Hello everybody, it's day 15 for me. I had a day off yesterday, I was at work. Sometimes I can do it at work, sometimes I can't. I'm not allowed to use my phone in certain positions and I wouldn't want to compromise anything, so I didn't. And also that's a really good lesson to a lot of people in this. I had like so many messages yesterday, people saying, are you alright, are you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. What you got to realise a lot of you is my time happened a long time ago and I devised a daily way of keeping myself happy, and my strategies I then just gave to everybody else and developed this way of doing things. So I plan my day. My day is planned. I have a day list playlist, I call it, and it's all my happy songs. With the point when I wake up in the morning, I don't wait for anything to go wrong. I plan my day through. I lay my stuff out. I choose colours, bright colours to wear to make sure you feel good about yourself. All positive energy. I'm a massive believer in The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Positive thinking. Going back to what Teddy Roosevelt said, whether you think you're right or you think you're wrong, you'll be right either way. If you can get your hands on the book called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, get hold of it, it's fantastic. If you can get hold of the book by Paul McGee, Sumo, get onto that, because when I was doing seminars for ladies at the WI, they would always come up to me and say to me, what's the best book to read? And I would sit around and say to him, there are hundreds and thousands of books to read. But the thing is, they're like star signs. It's whatever suits you, whatever makes you feel good. So you have to think about that. So going back to my daily plans, I'm on top of my day. It's stuff always tries to seep through. Like, imagine your life like an old boat, and it seeps through. You've got to get that cup and get rid of it as quick as you can, otherwise you start sinking. The problem is with people is they don't know how to clear the boat, and the boat sinks, and then they feel like they're drowning. So my day involves eating right. It's about diet, getting up and having the right thing. You wouldn't think so by my curves, because I'm a little fatty and dead happy. And eating the right thing, drinking water the first thing in the morning, glass of water before that, a glass before the shower, a glass before bed, warm water with honey in sometimes, keeping hydrated, because sometimes you just feel lousy because you've not had enough to drink. Simple little silly thing like that makes you feel bad, and then suddenly you think, oh God, I'm depressed because I feel like shite. And it's not, it's just you're not eating the right food. You stimulate, you eat too much sugar, you peak and then you trough. That's just part of it. So my day is eating right, creating that dopamine, going to work singing like a lunatic in the morning. Many of people's gone past me on the motorway going, I can't block there, it's mad as toast him. I'm raving in the car. Finding songs over the last 47 years that make me feel good, like the Turtles and stuff like that. Just, there is no limit to how you can make you feel in the morning, and it's all natural as well. It's all the songs that I listen to will make me feel good. I'm a child of the 80s, so a big part of my downfall was every single film in the 80s and all the A-Team and everything. It all ended brilliantly. It was all, and then the 90s came along and everyone started dying. But everyone in the 80s, Footloose. I was waiting for Warrington to start dancing and go and find an old abandoned farm and start learning to dance. It was all cool. There was nothing about the 80s that wasn't amazing. Every single film, every film had a cool soundtrack. It was just a feel good. It was a feel good time to go through the life changes that you go through. So yeah, and then I have the right thing. I get the right sleep. I make sure I get enough sleep, because it's all these things that you're lacking. Get off your phones. Have a jail for your phone when you come home. Put it in there. Put them away. I have a book as well, and I'm working with young kids and young people, and I have a book, and it has a smile on the front page and a sad face on the back page. And when something affects you in the day, write it in the back page. And then and also when good things happen and you see someone who's made you smile, put the name in the book, because sometimes you don't realise how many good things happen to you, and you focus on the one negative, and you've had 10 good things happen to you, but because so many people are arseholes, you focus on the one arsehole. And there's been 10 wonderful people who made you a brew today. John made me a brew, Beth made me a brew, so you have to analyse your day and suddenly realise that you're focusing, maybe it's you and you're focusing on that negativity, and that's not normal, because that's part of feeling depressed and anxious and stuff. So yeah, make your day, get your playlist. I remember waking up every morning in Afghanistan working with the SBS lads, and every morning my alarm went off. It was Dolly Parton 9 to 5. That is inclusive of mortars going off, mortar attacks. I would run in with my Sony Ericsson, whatever it was, my orange phone with Dolly Parton. Stumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, and in between there was mortars just going off. I remember telling my wife every day that everything was brilliant and everything's fine. And she checked my emails, and I was sending it to Charlie Charles with saying, "Oh my God, I'm crapping pants here. We're getting smashed every day," and it was terrifying. But I just didn't want to affect her mental health. So yeah, you just do what you got to do sometimes. So yeah, get up in the morning, get your playlist on, drink a glass of water. Have caffeine before 2 o'clock. Anything after 2 o'clock stays in your system. Caffeine promotes, cortisol. It promotes aggression in what you're doing. It makes you work really hard, but at the same time, it makes you work fast because you're worried about getting it wrong. So your heart goes, you get palpitations. Don't try and have a coffee after 2 o'clock. See if you notice anything about that. Get home, go for a walk. Put your phone in jail for an hour. Everyone goes, get a Tupperware dish, phone jail, set an alarm. No one can touch the phone for 60 minutes. Do not preparate. When you're getting up in the morning, you get up and you have your breakfast and you do everything in an order to get yourself ready. You've got to do the same thing for bed. So a lot of people, my clients I talk to, preparation for bed. So hour before bed, phone away, turn it off, put it on charge, run a bath, have a bath, watch something relaxing, nothing stimulating, warm honey and milk. Slow yourself down. Read a couple of chapters out of something, whether it's, I don't know, a book that you love, the Bible, anything you want to, just focus on for 20 minutes just to shut you down. The Quran, the Korah, whatever you want to chill out with. Turn your brain off. Get that sleep pattern ready. Then when you're getting ready for bed, like I taught you, get your tunes on. You can get what's called sound pillows, the £14 off Amazon. I went through 2 of them in the 12 months to get myself better. You just plug them in, put the phone over, listen to your pillow, boom, you're listening to it as well. So sometimes it's a bit annoying when you got these and they hurt you. So yeah, stuff like that. Prepare your morning, prepare your day. Keep those good tunes on. Try and link a tune to a happy memory. Don't ever listen to something that makes you feel sad, because what you're doing is you're just literally, you're walking through a minefield by choice. So yeah, make your days. If you stand in the middle of a street, people will. It just happens, life. It goes past you. Whereas if you plan your route down the left-hand side of the street, cross over, go to this shop, go to that shop, you're on a mission all the time. And everything, a lot of my, all the lads that we've ever worked with, it's always been mission-based. Go and do this and go and do that, and sort it out yourselves. And that's what you've got to get back into. And the wives of the wives of squaddies, it's dead easy to get labelled with PTSD. But remember that they were something, and just because they lose the temper, you can't just turn around and say, "Oh, he's going mental because he's got PTSD." Maybe he's just pissed off and he's losing his temper like people do. As much as you can make people laugh with a joke, you can still upset people with an action. So we'll just be aware of that sometimes. Your husband's going to get stressed out. Don't think he's going to explode and blow the house up just because he's been through a situation in Afghanistan and Iraq. Think back that the kind of stuff that you've seen as a squaddie and a service personnel, stuff that you don't get to see. So they tend to be a little bit more relaxed in dealing with things sometimes. And if they are getting stressed out, then perhaps that a noise or a smell or a sound, one of the senses is attacking them and making them worry about something and bringing back a memory. Take the memory away, block it away, put some music on, hug him, get into him, hug him straight away. Fight back, always fight back, get back him. Last thing I wanted to cover was opinion. You're always going to get stressed out by people's opinion. Now, if someone came up to me and I said to them, "What's your opinion of me?" and they told me, I asked for that. So what I get, if my opinion is, if the opinion is negative, I asked for that. So unlucky for Chris. But if someone comes up to you and says something and it's their opinion, an opinion is only relevant when asked for. So if someone comes up and says, "Oh, you look a bit fat, you look a bit thin, you look a bit thin," you say, "I'm not asked. That's your opinion and I didn't ask for it. What are you telling me that for?" That person's probably said something negative, yeah, because they've got lower self-esteem. All right? Fight back with everyone all the time. I used to teach people 3 words. What did you say that for? Why did you say it? And then you hit back with your emotion. You made me feel bad. Don't just stand there and go, "Okay." No one's allowed to. Don't think just someone gets paid more than you, that they're better than you. That's a massive, massive mistake. Don't think someone who's been in the army longer than you for 10 minutes, 10 years is better than you, because they're not. They were born before you. And if they'd have been born 10 years after you, they'd have been your crow. You're somebody else. So start to realise your self-worth. You're the only you in the world, and there's nobody like you. So stop straightening your hair to the girls and stop trying to get 6 abs to the lads. Be you. Be the only version of you. Be the best version of you. Because if you don't, you spend your whole life hiding who you are, and then you struggle with it. You can't say, oh, I don't know what my identity is. I've got to go and find myself. The reason why you've got to find yourself is because you lost yourself. You gave it away. Yeah? You gave it away. You didn't have to, but you chose to. It's just because someone's got a small, tiny ass and gorgeous boobs doesn't make you any worse. No, you're the best one of you. Trying your hardest to be somebody else will cause you nothing but anxiety and stress. All right? Look at yourself in the mirror. If you can't look at yourself in the mirror naked, then you've got a problem because somebody else's image you're thinking about. Take a breath, breathe out, and say that I'm the best version of me. How many women tried after Friends to get hair like Jennifer Aniston? You know, all the young lads I know, they're all obsessed with abs. It's body dysmorphia, that, and they're just like, oh no, I need to look like this, I need to look like that. You don't. You're gonna get fat and old. Enjoy it. Enjoy the day.